Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital.
Good morning and welcome to Voices Online TV. This now Voices at 7 will come to you from this platform. You will watch we can be part of the program by way how you will drop comments in our comment section in my Facebook and YouTube. No say this 1 hour 30-minute program, they look at issue them with the happen around the country. When we come to you this edition, my name is Arnold Felix Elba. Inside the program this morning, Justice Abdullah Bangura na the High Court na Bond District inside the special court session don't send 15 convicted go na jail out of the 79 where the magistrate court be send go to them inside the special trial. According to the Director General for the Financial Intelligence Agency, the bank and mining sector na side them where they at risk for make money laundering the happen. And Igor Yeri from an online guest from the League of Democracy Advocates as in the call for justice for the alleged sexual abuse of one 8-year-old girl Pekin. This plus sport and other interesting interview reported for you inside the program. So no go no way. Continue for with me for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. I look at the first issue inside the program this morning and we go straight to Nakono. Usai police currently investigate one case of murder. The police na the Motema divisional headquarters they currently investigate 2 people for alleged murder of one 35-year-old Tamba Usman Ali Jawara now by a Wandu village inside Sando Chiefdom, Kono district. Thomas Peter Dapi, now the media person we attach now this police division. It talk more about this to Alfred Joseph Kouma.
The issue of murder cases now Sando Chiefdom, it don't become prevalent these days. I can remember Sando Chiefdom now either the second biggest chiefdom inside Sierra Leone and the biggest inside Kono district. We get about 9 sections. Sando so big. This being term between January to March, Sando been well known for boundary disputes or bush case. But to God be the glory, with the intervention of the police, where we intensify with community engagement them, stakeholders engagement, of course, now they don't stop. Then quite recently, we get the issue of these murder cases, where don't so alarming na Sando Chiefdom, where this one self way we investigate not to exception. On Thursday, when at the 31st of October 2024, around 4 o'clock, we been get a report of this Tamba Usman, where they allege he died in a bush. Of course, on the 29th, upon search by the village authorities, them, youth, them be able to find that body day. When police get this report, immediately the criminal investigation department be mount intensive investigation. As I talk to you, so presently we get 2 people there that we custody where they help me for investigate this matter. I can remember again inside the same Sando, husband and wife. Then go into confrontation, the man using back food, as a result, the woman been died. A lot, it not happen at Sando.
After we don't get this reports now on that division, who have been going at the scene, what like kuna actually see what happened, who na the suspects say?
Well, we investigators the way going at the scene, discover the body in a bush.
Okay.
And the particular bush na a garden, where they share boundary with other 2 people them. They meet her in Ledon Street and face the up. So where they turn them, there was bullet wounds in head, in neck, and in back. So police will be conveyed that body out in a government hospital, later Freetown for post-mortem.
Based on our findings so far, is it an issue on a find out to get to somebody?
Yes, with the suspect foul play, because even the results we come out identify bullet wounds.
Okay.
Now in neck, in head, and in back. So which means either you go don't get confrontation with somebody, or either somebody then go don't do it, or people them unknown go don't do that. So there is a foul play in this matter.
From our findings, una don't get from the community people and for know whether you get issue with anybody in that community.
Yes, from our investigation so far revealed say indeed there was argument. We don't establish other neighbors the way they share boundary with them. We don't make palaver for boundary business.
Okay.
For in this late man in daddy. So say it can happen say it extend. Probably the park you don't carry age and say it must transfer inheritance to him picking. So the arguments be done the day that place. But we try for establish now the fact order in hand inside this act.
Now that particular bush they will say them don't make palaver for now go discover this body?
Yes, now they in body we see them.
And according to your update to you give, the issue of murder cases don't seem to be prevalent inside Sando Chiefdom. What's in this mean to Nasi division?
This is a very big security threat to the security and to the people of Kono district and Sierra Leone at large. You know, with the talk about lives, murder case now one of the serious offenses them in this country here. So, and if we say life they go, each life we go now a great asset to the nation. So if life they go, then can we then they carelessly now loss to the nations. So now a security threat now a concern wherein stakeholders, the security, other security actors, we want it for come on board and sure say we put a total stop to that.
And then people want to say that I don't hold them. Then they don't call study with regards this case when they investigate. So, which don't be the connection between them and this late mania? Well,
just like I explained to you, so the issue of quarrel over that place, and the one they wouldn't share the boundary. You don't really discover say small ala be done the day. So we self don't hold that side and try for establishing certain thing we are not one for reveal now on this medium. So
from so far with the engagement with them, what like they don't give you any information with regards the death of that man?
You know, suspect always they at the defensive side, but the burden of proof lies on the police for establishing indeed, despite you deny that. But we are so convinced for say indeed you involve or you not involve.
What don't they do in terms of security issue? Last you say this night security threat in terms of engaging stakeholders or that particular community.
And I believe say on the side of the police Mortimer division, we don't do a lot of proactive measures for prevent further confrontation or escalation of the thing there. So I believe say we'll talk about the DISEC, District Security Committee, can attest that they at many points in time, we along the Gona Sando, we don't engage the stakeholders, and some of them think then they. I believe say even these land issues here, so now as a result of their engagement, then they make sense that they don't reduce. And also again, we not go tire, we will continue.
That now been Thomas Peter Ndapi, the media person we attached to Motema Police Headquarters Division Nakono. But they talked to Alfred Joseph Kuruma, but the alleged motive is we then investigate correctly as they get two people and then custody will help them with the investigation. Well, from that story in Nakono, we will go now online. Also, I can talk to somebody who don't talk on democratic issues, then we'll get concerned about other things that will happen in the country. And on the line, I get Ibrahim Soyi Dumbuya, the Executive Director, League of Democracy Advocates. Good morning, Mr. Dumbuya. Welcome to Voices Online TV.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning to all viewers. Good morning to all listeners. Thanks for having me this morning.
Okay. Mr. Dumbuya, let's talk small bit about on our organization, the League of Democracy Advocates. What in una stand for? What una they about?
Yeah. First of all, this is a legally registered organization under the laws of Sierra Leone, and we ambit on operations mainly now for examine pure democracy. When we talk about pure democracy, we talk about the rule of law, talk about the due process of law, we talk about fundamental human rights, and then we talk about the separation of powers, and then we talk about independence of pertinent institutions by way of personnel, control, functions, and then we talk about constitutionality. I mean, rights, policies or regulations captures under the Constitution of Sierra Leone, because we believe, say, Sierra Leone is a sovereign state, and Sierra Leone is a subscriber to international treaties, and international treaties basically propagate and promote democracy. And democracy is anchored on primary elements, especially fundamental human rights. So any issues that we get to do basically with human rights and due process of law and any other tenet of democracy, our organizations, they come in, examine, and we try to promote, raise awareness, if necessary, promote good deeds and good policies necessary, recommend to government, and positive things then towards strengthening democracy and towards protecting and recognize the fundamental human rights and also basic tenets of democracy.
Okay.
And also the checkmate government of excesses, maybe issues of corruption, mismanagement, issues of abuse of power, or what a law can call ultra vires. That means government act outside its ambit as mandated by democratic laws or constitutionality, because Salon is sovereign state. And we also can partnership with government to see how this government can achieve its agenda for the betterment of each and everyone living in Sierra Leone. So there are many, but I believe say these are the few things we organization stand for.
Okay. We see yesterday you come out and talk about calling for justice, thorough investigation for an 8-year-old girl pikin where they alleged abused and poisoned by a teacher. First of all, how would I feel when you get this news, will be aware of this news?
It's disheartening, shocking, and of course we not feel say some of them things therefore they exist anymore in Sierra Leone, because considering one the age of the Pekin, considering also the age of the accused person and the relationship of the accused person to the Pekin and the status of the accused person to the Pekin, and then the style, pattern, and manner upon which the act was committed allegedly. So it's shocking because nobody know for that and no one's rights, no one's life must be taken that kind of way. So it's shocking, and we believe Syrian kind of thing they are not the help the country for go before, and we believe Syrian they are the contrary towards democratic principles. So
okay,
it's a concern because this is a fundamental human right of the deceased.
Okay, una call for thorough investigation into this matter. What make it important for the government, the authorities, them investigate this matter and come out with the truth?
Yeah, of course. Remember, Section 16 of the 1991 Constitution talks about the protection of rights to life. You know, and it clearly states, you know, in Section 61(8), you say nobody never deprive anybody of his life, whether intentionally. You know, nobody will get a right except that's the exception, by an order of court. Maybe they find you guilty and the penalty will be the death. So I think then they can able to execute you because then they are by way of law. But rather than that, the Chapter 3 of the 1991 Constitutions the Chapter 3 of 1991 speaks purely on protection and recognition of fundamental human rights. So we look at them saying in the first place the rights of the Pekin don't be tampered with, violated, as the case may be, which is the protection of rights to life. And we look at and say and the accused person that allegedly commits an offense. An offense we characterize under the Sexual Offences Act for sexual penetration also, and the accused person also commit an offense under the Offense and Circumstance Act. and probably you look at what we called murder, and also the grievous bodily harm with murder. So you see, so the crimes are many, crimes are many as to the act itself. So firstly, we know say government, it builds government for protect everybody, and we believe that the police, now one of the functions that they for protect lives and property, and for investigate possible crimes and charge when necessary with positive and real evidence. So in that case, we come in for say, picking of 8 years, they go school, and this accused person was a teacher to this particular Pekin. Imagine the relationship a teacher. Let me note that. Then let me also note the age of the teacher, which is 40 years. 40 years. Imagine 40 years. So in that case, you were assigned to teach the Pekin. You were not assigned to abuse the Pekin. So sexual abuse take place, and you not only stop there. Imagine, you not only stop there. According to our investigation, allegedly poisoned the Pekin, meaning intend for the Pekin die before the Pekin can talk to about whosoever commits the crime against them. Then as a result, allegedly the Pekin died, and but the Pekin be able to talk would actually penetrate, to him, and people will be able to come up with evidence as eyewitnesses, as the case may be, of really what happened or transpire. Then at the end of the day, the Pekin don't die now. The Pekin don't die, and arrest the accused person in the other investigation. So problem matter they are concerned to me, because we as human rights organization, basically and specifically, they promote human rights and protect the rights of people. So that is why we demand for speedy investigation and fair trial, because we don't want to let the police them actually look at this case with within Englishman can say triviality, not for trivialize and not for look at them less important, because this case should be seen more important, because it's foundational and it's a concern, and this could serve as deterrence for make all that teachers them not do similar thing this man don't do so. So the life of the Pekin very important, because now you don't die. So only thing we need, we will actually neutralize the anger, the stress of the family, whether the BE family, and for let justice be done. And also this will serve as precedent and evidence for any future occurrence, the occurrence of teacher or employee or employer to an employee, or any professional relationship where somebody want for abuse as a with regards of being the boss or being responsible over the person. So that is why we say we demand speedy investigations, we demand fair trial, and we demand a speedy conclusion of the trial. So suicide penalty for available for reattributed must be attributed. So that is our stance, and we are calling for justice, and we are calling for speedy investigations, and we are monitoring the police. So the police will do their work accordingly, make the police not be seen bias, and from there we also get for monitor the judiciary when the matter is charged to court, for see that the trial is conducted within the ambit of the law and be seen fair for all parties, and justice be served with justifiable grounds.
Ibrahim, so
I think that's
let me talk a small bit about this one. a guardian, somebody who's supposed to be a guardian, somebody for be a protector, we for watch over pikin at school, in turn for abuse them. According to reports, they alleged say poison them, abuse them, the pikin die. What in this mean? This will be a concern to parents about people who will watch over them, pikin them.
Well, I think another rustic just now trying to establish the it's very, very, very disheartening considering the relationship between the teacher and the picking.
Yes, you think the parents are for concern about the kind of people where they send them picking and go to as we then a teacher?
Well, that's not true, but I think this gets to do with the school. You know, it's the school will employ the teacher or whatever. At the end of the day, you know, so when they send picking go school back again, you can go see a particular teacher. Sometimes all the time when you go to the school, or parents elect this habit when they go to school, check your picking, they left and give this particular teacher at the end of the day, they say, well, I want to people picking lesson. You know, let for be like a familiar relationship between the picking them and teacher them. So, but again, like I talk, this goes serve as a warning and a caution to parents them say, not all man can be responsible by virtue of age or by virtue of the profession where the person they carry. Not everybody can be responsible. So this one now don't make at least parents then go be caution and say, and also the monitor not only for giving picking to teachers, but for also the monitor all angles as to how the relationship they go, whether the professional relationship between the picking and the teacher, how this lesson thing that they go, how it happen. Because now, all you know say, this is not the first case. There have been precedents of USAI teachers them also not sexually abuse picking them. And all you know say, there have also been accusations of USAI teacher them. They also extort money in exchange for grades. You know, then they also demand sex in exchange for grades. You know, so even picking them way, they from now say way from 3. We don't get several cases in the ground and do only investigate. So it's the thing is like it has become a tradition now to teachers there. You know, but waiting can make this one more serious and significant and need highest attention by the police. Now that not only sexual abuse, but poison the picking back, for let the picking die. Imagine you intentionally poison the picking. So if that is the case, let the police them forget more concerns of why this thing up, why you poison the picking for let the picking die. So if this again they send significant message to the family, they say, how this thing will happen to now, we're not just to go left to picking and now to teachers the now. We must monitor and also not to anybody now is calling himself teacher, now responsible person for go left to picking to. There are people in the way they teach. They are not even parents. They are not even a guardians, because a guidance is something where you get picking the way they take care of. Because if you know the essence of parenthood, you know the essence of guardianship. Wallahi, my brother, if you then give people in picking for make you play a role as a teacher over them, you will be very careful, and you will also play that role there with maturity and a sense of parenthood or guardianship, because you yourself get picking them, personally way they take care of, irrespective of professional relationship like being a teacher. So I mean, say, like you say, to answer that, the parents them for be very, very conscious now, aware before they give them picking to anybody, whether assigned privately, personally, or whether assign them to school or whatever. But you get to do background check.
Okay.
Because it might not, if you see this thing happen, there's every tendency that maybe not to that picking no more this person, this accused on the ground too. Because in law there is what they call witness character evidence, where you get to look at the historical attitude of the person, whether an humanizer, whether a person where they take chances over picking them, only. So maybe if they dig deep, they do them to one or two picking them, but it was never caught. So you see, so
Abraham, so what do you think, say, the Ministry of Education, the Teachers Commission, for bring an end to them continue, then can abuse their weight on the apple?
Firstly, the Ministry of Education needs to raise awareness. Now it's time for letting them raise awareness about anything there. It's time for letting the Education Act. I think the Education Act gives them the rights for actually develop regulations policies. So they're going for develop regulations policies with schools them, with stringent penalties, as the case may be, like we don't anything that they develop. So to say if any school falls short of such, whereby the teacher, this could be the action, this could be the action. And secondly, I think some teachers are not even qualify for teaching. It's not a problem.
Okay.
So man can just start number from 5. Then go and put on our school say can't teach because of it's a be read their right. Qualification is another thing, because some of them, if you go through the training of being a teacher, then you will know within the responsibilities of teacher, within the limitations, you will know the boundaries, or you can say the parameter of a teacher, within everything for do it, everything for do it, the responsibility, within the responsibility of the people where you teach, or let's say the students where you teach, So it's enormous. So one Ministry of Education also gets for thorough verifications. And then schools there to know the professional level, to know the academic level, whether the schools are employing trained and qualified teachers, because that is a problem.
Okay.
Trained and qualified teachers, because now most of the schools they're being taken over by unqualified and untrained teachers. So so it's another key element. So Ministry of Education for take under role for do thorough research, and for bring policies and regulations about schools where they employ untrained and unqualified teachers, and waiting will be the penalty so then we stop, because that again will able to serve as a deterrent, and it will able to create a healthy academic environment for picking them when they go school. Because when you fall in the hands of a professional, not saying that maybe you will stop, at least it will serve as a deterrent, and with that the highest professionalism will make some of them think that nobody will go again. Okay. So that is the responsibility of Ministry of Education now.
So let's talk about safeguarding policy, Ibrahim. Things say necessary enough for the government, the school authorities them implement safeguarding policy compulsory for every school across the country?
Yes, of course. That's the mandate of the Ministry of Education, as we normally speak. I'll tell you, say, the Ministry of Education is being regulated by an Act of Parliament, which is the Education Act. So they get mandate within the Act of going for develop promotes and implement policies where they serve as guiding principles and guiding policies for the educational system as a whole. So one way that therefore periodically they review policies, because already you know, say for every day we sleep and wake, circumstances to change, and once circumstances to change, the circumstances can go contrary to the existing policies or laws. So now I can say we need for the review, amend laws, them policies, regulations now, because that law what you make yesterday, what you make for sometimes yesterday I be coconut tick now you ever get bangat. Now only coconut tick been there. So that law what you make for bangat tick yesterday, then you sleep away to do begin see coconut trees they now begin grow. So it's like no day today we regulate coconut trees. So people will rather left the bangat tick and come to the coconut stick and begin do any kind of thing there. You don't go hold them because you don't make law 8 for the coconut stick. The bangat tick, yesterday the bangat tick been there. So you therefore get for calm and say, okay, well now today bangat tick don't come, we'll not even get bangat tick. We'll not even get coconut tick, na bangat tick we get yesterday. So now we also make laws them now for this particular coconut stick. So that is it. You know, so at least we go for the review quickly the policies and regulations, because they build guiding principles them anyway, guidelines then they can build them anyway. But again, they're not for the building team and they're in isolations. You have to call on media practitioners, civil society organizations, moral guarantors them for all my what you done at the table and come up with ideas because education is not something that can be handled in isolation. Now, something we did concerted effort from all walks of life, because everybody gets, even that mommy will not go school in a village, when a fish no more in the cage. You know, you get your education. We are fishing. So instead get something for contribute towards policies. How you contribute them? Maybe in discuss with community heads in the society. So community heads they can represent communities and all that. So the ministry get for the engage media practitioners, civil society, community heads, moral guarantors for actually the build policies then we go within the confines of the law, and we will also serve as a very, very effective and efficient guidelines. So at least the academic environment will be healthy and it will be sound for all and good. Because that is the point. That is the point. When the ministry intends for do something in isolation, sometimes they get some wrong. You know, except something where they able to do it take for then 1 year. That's the way for do them. They do them 3 or 4 times instead of 1 year a day. Because every 2 or 3 weeks they will notice, say, hey, this will not be done, this will not be done. But when you call everybody on board, that 1 month where people will take for spend or this or that for give their own contribution. Maybe when policies, regulations and guidance are done, maybe you're going to take you up to the 1 or 2 years if you even think for even review. So that is the point. So I think we need for urge the ministry for actually to consider saying the media is part of development and part of education. Civil society is part of development and part of education. Moral guarantors are part of education and development. Community heads, because this is civic rights and this is civic responsibility.
Okay. So, as we try for round of this conversation, whose kind of support you think, say, the parents need currently as they go through this difficult period?
Well, the parents, I think the support they need. Now that one, they need a counseling, you know, of course, and secondly, they need assurance. One thing that is assurance, they need to see that the investigation is being speedily done. They need to see that the investigation is being done correctly, effectively, and efficiently, we will guarantee them say they will get justice at the end of the day. That is the only assurance we will get. Not only talking to the president, not only talking to any government or state somebody, but the law not in the able for getting the assurance how the investigations they go. Now the only thing and the way they get the assurance, my brother. But there is nothing again. Go up candle. Even right now, if you give them 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, or 100 million, there is still no assurance. It's just for the moment.
Okay.
But one thing we go able to minimize the pain, because it cannot take away the pain, but at least it will minimize it significantly. Now when say justice is done, then say that Pekin get justice. So that is the point.
In all of this, how the media, the community, and the public in general will give them support at this time, where they go this dark period for them. How you think so the media, civil society, community, and the public in general will support them?
Well, the media gets a role for play by disseminating information surrounding the case, and also help the police in further investigations, because sometimes there are evidence that the police not able to get, but the media can able to. Mark you, media practitioners are trained for sensitive investigations. In journalism, there is what I can call subterfuge journalism. At times, police not able to do that one day. Journalists, they go under gutter, they sleep in a gutter for 3 days, forget the evidence they want. Police don't have that time, they go sleep in a gutter for 3 days. So, I mean, the police have been able to work in partnership with the media, and the media have get involved for actually pay attention and do more investigations to see that the evidence are linked properly, so justice can be done. Because also the police not see if the media able to see, they can bring them and come up and draw the attention of the police and authorities, and they can able to find. Same way go to civil societies, because in the civil society world, you are not only advocating, but you are also playing a role. You are also playing a role as a journalist also, because civil society involves also investigation, like my organization is doing. We investigated the matter and we are still investigating it. We're also helping the police as to how the investigations for the carry on, and what are the things that are available as the trials going, the investigation going. And civil society, we are also monitoring the process when police and they used for actually investigate this issue, for see that it is within the rule of law and the due process of the law is not being abused. And also media, civil society, of course, like you always say, now one people. You know, the difference is not too great, because even the media, they advocate. Same way civil society, they advocate. Media, they investigate. Civil society, they investigate. So virtually playing the same role. You know, it's just that normal when it comes to project implementation, can be a different ball game all on its own, you know, between the two entities then.
Okay.
But I believe, say, we have a responsibility for help the police in the investigations, because the more we identify things and bring and come out, the more the people themselves, that's a psychological support we give the people them. You know, the more then it feels, oh, I think, you know, the nation deal with we, and then set one team a better one for see that we get justice for the Pekin. So let me always come out, and it's a role and responsibility of civil society organizations also for what we call counseling. Get the right to go to the family and talk with them and give them your own support counseling, which is our own emotional support. And media practitioners also, not only for investigate the matter, it is your right also to speak with the family and give them their own emotional support by way of counseling. Talk to the family and try to see how best you can able for support them of the bereavement right now. So I believe, say, many of them, but these are few we actually do highlight.
Okay.
And this is what we need to go back.
So as a way for end this conversation, what you would like for left with the public in relation to this case?
I want for tell the public say they are part of the investigations, and I go on for tell the public say that them picking nine die so and that them picking right the abuse because you picking now other man in picking for being young picking. And I want to tell the public say there's a saying, injustice to anyone is a threat to justice to everyone. If you see them do this to Kajatu Jallow, if you know say you get way for support for let the thing stop and let justice car, you know do one, be careful. What thing that happened to Kajatu Jallow today, it can possible happen to you picking tomorrow. So for that happen to you picking, join on in investigations, join on in demanding justice from the authorities. Let me join on for raise the awareness of this particular act, making us sweep under the carpet. Let me also, as a public, give your emotional support to the BE family at this moment. Community people waiting around there, wanna check on them, check on the BE family, wanna give them on your own emotional counseling, you know, wanna pray with them in this trial times, wanna deal with them, and then so at least they'll go able for the take courage because then TR can make somebody go commit suicide. Especially sometimes the affection will really exist between you picking and the kind of way this picking die, style and pattern. Nobody know. We don't wish anybody for let die that kind of way. It's very, very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. So we also call on the First Lady. I mean, she's championing girls' issues that are this country. Let it actually put her foot down and give the support when necessary. So this case actually justice will be served. And civil society organizations demand justice either by way of protest, either by way of demonstration, so the right thing can be done. Civil rights, women organizations, women in activism, this now on a fight to for take the lead, because now Titi ways on time for don't be first lady in the future, or Pikin ways on time for don't be president in the future, or don't be a woman who for can change any dynamics where they happen against women in this country, in their life, and they don't take so una come out in numbers, una demand justice from the authorities, then una demonstrate if possible, una protest, una use una various medias, una use una pen, una use una voices, then. You know, we need justice for Kajatu Jallow, and not deserve for that issue, because the Constitution protects them. They get protection of the life. And the Offenses Against the Persons Act also protect them. So at least what thing happens, so it's not supposed to happen. And also the Sexual Offences Act, of course, also it protects them. Some body not for penetrate that can really. So I'm picking when a minor, when a 8 years. When I give consent, you know, give consent. The law say once they below the age of 18. If you tamper with them, it's a crime. Now, sexual penetration, not crime. So, with such a sexual penetration assault, it's very serious. Let me come out in numbers. Let me support the family. Let me demand for justice, because this is a nation case, not to just the family case. This is a nation case, because I know it's a state case, but let us demand. So, we are demanding, and we urge the police for speedy investigations, impartial investigations. Don't compromise this particular case. You ain't investigate them. Remember, say you get Pikino. If you compromise this kind of case, tomorrow they go do until you pick him back. Then another person will investigate that case. They compromise them. So we are calling on all authorities, media, when I use on a various platforms, when I use like right now, so they do so. This is very good for raise the awareness. We also call on other media houses them for join the fight. Use you various newspapers, use your medium, let me demand justice for Kajatu Jallow. You know, 2 years ago, we lost another picking of 5 years. You know, imagine. Recently again, we lost another sister in the hands of in boyfriend, you know, allegedly. So all of them things there, you know, the increase, you know, of murder alone, it don't become so unbearable. So let me demand justice, please. So for now, this na me take. I urge the police, speedy investigation, call on government, call on the First Lady, call on international communities, because the NSFK also support some of their things there for come on board. Human rights lawyers, don't wait to be paid. Help in the investigation. Associate yourself with the state institutions so that justice can be done. We as an organizations, we are also propagating and we are also working hand in hand to see that the thing is done apparently. I think that is all that we have to say.
Okay, I want to tell you thank you for joining the program this morning. In name na Ibrahim Soyi Dumbuya, Executive Director, League of Democracy Advocate. If they talk on the issue inside one teacher, one 40-year-old teacher, the allegation say he rape and eventually poison one 8-year-old girl Pekin and the Pekin die. The program we watch now Voices at 7 in the country live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. Yourself can be part of the program. Drop with comment our comment section on our Facebook and YouTube. The program they continue and they look at another issue inside the program. This morning they go straight to the magistrate court. Go straight na Bond District outside the High Court. We don't see them on a special meeting. Justice Abdullah Bangura na the High Court at Bond District. Inside this special court session, don't sentence 15 people out of the 79 where the magistrate court be sent go inside this special court trial. We court reporter Aisha Kagbo will get more and go now report.
The Salon Judiciary don't start the criminal session where the Criminal Procedure Act of 1965, Act number 32 of 1965, give power for look inside the case them where be don't pass through magistrate court and send them go High Court for final trial. This special court session don't look at spend the matter them before the court inside Bond District. Justice Abdullah Bangura don't sentence 15 convict them na the district on various criminal offense them. Then 50 cases here na part of the 79 cases them where them be sent na the High Court for final trial na the district. Amadou Sheku been received 12 months imprisonment for wounding with intent. Ibrahim Senesi been received 10 months imprisonment of 2 count charge of wounding. Almami Mansari and David Cole be convict them for offense of conspiracy to commit larceny and killing cattle and then sentence them 2-year imprisonment each. Munda Bangali be also plead guilty for offense where na fraudulent conversion be sentenced for 10 months imprisonment. Morrison Amara be also received 22 months imprisonment because they convict her for housebreaking and larceny. Sali Koroma, wey be answer before the court say he take money for 60 bag gari, be also receive a sentence of 2-year imprisonment and then tell am for compensate the complainant with 20,000. Nabi Bendu be receive a sentence of 10 months imprisonment because they convict am for larceny in dwelling house. Also Alpha Gobe be receive 10 months imprisonment. Auna Feka be also received 15 months imprisonment. Mohammed Sharif and Karim Sharif also received 12 months imprisonment each because they convict them for larceny. Manabokari, Musa Kabo, and Alicious Mamadou Bayo then served or received a sentence of 15 years imprisonment each because they convict them for sexual penetration. Then Mataya be prosecuted by the State Council, Bella Sise, and the lawyer waiting now for the accused person them. Na Abu Kunta Jarawa wey comot from the legal aid board. Them High Court session go get for happen na different district them na the country. As the judicial of Salon don't start for look inside case them where them commit go High Court. For Voices Online TV, me na Aisha Kagbo the report.
Plenty thank you to Aisha Kagbo for that court update. The program we watch now Voices at 7, they come to you live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll look at another story inside the program this morning. The Financial Intelligence Agency and then partner them, they don't look inside the anti-money laundering and combating of financing of terrorism Act 2012 for help fight against crime in the country. According to the Director General for the Financial Intelligence Agency, the two sectors where now risks to money laundering now the banking and mining sector. My colleague Magdalene Kabu gets more and will now report.
For help inside the fight against money laundering, the Anti-Money Laundering Agency with other body dem be don look inside the law wey go punish any person or institution where they use criminal business with money, people dem or organization wey get the plan for clean dem criminal money na the country, according to the Director General for the Financial Intelligence Agency, David Bobo. Because of the law where dem be don look inside back, make the country don't understand the risk where money laundering gets to the country, and this is say make the country go able fight this crime.
We don't able review with law. They make a much more robust areas the way the assessment in the question in terms of inadequacies. We don't try as best as possible for address them. And one area where we help for address and the area where for pay the part for we for all become a member of Egmont. Waiting Egmont they do Egmont as way in FIUs and the seats for share intelligence with any other FIUs around the globe. But you get for meet certain requirements. So as we speak, I get a team of mentors where I don't post now the FIA from Nigeria and Ghana. We can look at our state of preparedness for become a member of Egmont, because they don't do all these things. These are the final on-site visits all together. So we have team of experts currently with the sit with me. Then they just come for ask questions and tick the boxes for what we do. So we don't get that law, and that law is able to address a lot of gaps the way that we see. Apart from that, we need to understand we risk. We need to identify, understand we risk, and put in place to mitigate measures. All right? Because if you don't understand the kind of thing where they happen, how you go affect them in the first place. So one thing we do in 2023, we will get all the stakeholders together. See, let us look at all the sectors there. How they will use the banking sector, for example, for launder money. How will they use the non-profit organizations for launder money? And what do we need to do as a country? Which kind of policy they will put in place for able to stop plenty and for happening? So we do that comprehensive risk assessment day. We currently in a team where it is available, and then one for saying, no, this country is the main problem. Because if you don't understand your risk, how you will begin the first? You will just go blindly. So now what we call risk-based approach. You want for commit resources based on the risk. So if the heaviest risk in the banking sector, I think you want to put the money, I think you want to direct your energy. You not just want for go effect all over. So as a country, we take inspiration from the conclusion of the assessment that we do, and then we make some specific recommendations. So currently, we work with all the competent authorities in the country to address their recommendations when we speak to the gap now here in MNC.
David Bobo, one of the Director General for the Financial Intelligence Agency, continue for say the banking and mineral sector now the two major sector where the risk for make money laundering happen na the country.
We measure risk according to the assessment when we confirm we do. One of the areas that we for banking sector is always highly risky, particularly when it comes to the movement of funds, the international funds. We get the precious mineral sector. They always risky. People that never get money out there. The only reason where they come for do business and salary, not for help the country. Now for looking for opportunity for clean the money and go. And one easiest way with a high net worth sector where you can put in money and clean and the precious mineral sector. So it come out clearly in that assessment in an area that we will need for. So we will work with the enemy now for let them also begin for build up a compliance regime within that area. You know. So this is one of the areas where we get risk and we need to pay attention because money launderers they don't account for help country. They can't actually for clean the money, now that they want to. Whatever it costs them for clean the money. So you go left with the reputational risk now for battle with the rest of the world.
The Financial Intelligence Agency boss, David Bobo, say the Financial Action Task Force, when are the international organization where they develop and promote policy them, where the country them for use inside the fight against money laundering and other thing them, where go threaten the global financial system. We don't can look inside salo law them and make some recommendation them where the country we don't take serious one. Where it they talk on how the police the fight against this bad crime, Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Joan Bull Camara, say
financial crime na one of the main criminal activities where they go on. And like the flow of illicit money, just like way Mr. Bobo don't say, you know, it disadvantage a country and the institution themselves. So we get various ways in which we handle financial crimes. We conduct a proper investigation into that. We work together with the Ministry of Justice. We try as much as possible for we match up to standard. We investigators they're able for investigate every financial criminal activities where they go on. Like when we talk about money laundering itself now a criminal activity where they go with another crime. For instance, you go obtain money where you obtain money by false pretense, and then you want to use that money for clean that dirty money. That's why they are saying like money laundering are the proceeds of illicit criminal activities or illicit crime. So you don't go obtain money, you don't go get a money, or you don't fraudulently convert a particular money, then you can use the money for clean them up and let it be say the money na a clean money, or let it be say the money you get without any criminal activities. Or let's say you don't go sell mortal man, or you don't be an agent for traffic person for go out. The money where you get from that traffic, that money there, where you want for use and for change and like for say na clean money, or that money there you get you want take and for go build house. That particular house where you build as a result of the criminal activity where you don't get. So for we will not understand money laundering itself. Now a crime where they go with other crime. Now something you don't do for get money, and now you want to go do something for let the world know say, hey, this thing here with this person here so do not clean money.
ACP Joan Bull Camara say all kind people them come na the country just for come take people them money. Now that make then they try for make people them aware about them criminal organization them.
As I don't explain them, you will know say na team will involve technical expertise. So the police they always try for see that we match up to standard. And recently, in fact, we conduct for senior officers, the Inspector General of Police, they on the move for ensure that we get trainings for criminal investigators. In the next 2 weeks, we also get training for all crime officers, especially senior criminal officers. So it's not only we try for investigate, we try for identify say this na offense, and we also try for match up to standard for able for handle them particular matter. So we get the criminal activities themselves, but if we not get the expertise, we're not even able for charge. So there has to be a proper investigation. Oh no, go at the aid of the state council or the minister and the deputy for say be able to help me. We for support for not able for handle. And also we try as much as possible for prevent. It's not only about investigating the police day for prevent criminal activities. So we try for put in measures for let we able for prevent. We try as much as possible to sensitize the public. Like now we getting QNet, MyCoin, all kind agency they come just for get money from people. We try for tell the people them for tell us say this is what is going on.
All this them in talk. Now the government weekly press briefing where the Ministry of Information and Civic Education organize.
I want to tell plenty thank you to Magdalene Kagbu. We're taking time for put that report day together. The program we watch now Voices at 7 the country live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. Now, not time for sports. Let me join Adeshilon Mansari for sports updates.
Good morning and welcome to Voices Online TV Sports Updates with me, Adeshilon Joseph Mansari. Inside with Sports Updates today, FIFA batch referee Rashid Conte don't complete in video assistance referee VAR training course na Dakar, Senegal. We wish him all the best. Away from that, Sierra Leone go play Chad today na Ivory Coast na the AFCON qualifier. And it's a must win for Sierra Leone if they want for qualifying at the AFCON Cup of Nations. We do at the table how we stand currently. Ivory Coast they first, then get 9 points. Zambia they second, they get 7 points. Sierra Leone they third, then get 4 points. And bottom and last now the group na Chad. Leone Star they play today, then they get 2 points, and the day last now the group. A win for Sierra Leone go see Leone Star get 8 points. We wish Leone Star all the best today against Chad in today's encounter now the AFCON qualifier. Away from that, we go inside the international scene. Barcelona, they lost to Real Sociedad by 1-0. A very disheartening moment for all fans where they support Barcelona. And Real Valladolid be play Atletico Bilbao, and that match they be end 1-1. We see Osai, Sierra Leone and Bon, when Juma Ba, a sensational centre-back, get a full 90 minutes for Real Valladolid. We wish them all the best for they continue. They keep on in good performance we don't put on for Real Valladolid. Away from that, the newly coach winner, Coach Ruben Amorim for Manchester United, don't jet into Manchester United for can take a new role as the new manager for Manchester United. The caretaker winner Ruud van Nistelrooy don't say goodbye to fans of Manchester United, where Manchester be get a comfortable win against Leicester City by 3-0. 2 goals from Bruno Fernandes and 1 goal for Garnacho. We're not celebrating goal because he say he don't lost from a fans them that kind of moment or that kind of relationship where you don't get with the Manchester supporters them. Now, all this we get for our Inside Sports Updates. Don't forget today for follow we as we go show the match between Sierra Leone and that of Chad where they play na Ivory Coast. Now all this we get for our Inside Voices Online TV Sport Update with me, Adeshilon Joseph Mansari. Back to you, Fatima and Arnold, now the studio.
Plenty thank you to Adeshilon Mansari for that sport updates day, and one for which we start the national team as they will take on Chad today. And I want to let you know say we will cover that match day today na Voices Online TV. Adeshilon will come with an expert of sport journalists them for discuss the match, analyze the match, and see we throughout the match in 90 minutes. I hope say Leone Stars go turn up today because a lot of expectation then at the shoulder. The program will watch now Voices at 7 the country live on Voices Online TV. Now to look at another issue inside the program we're gonna Makeni Usai standards because this BNTM be don't say then will bring new measurements for things that they sell in the market. Then say this process now for free tongue it is start first, then we'll roll out go na the provinces or the pattern. But the people na Makeni don't say before then we reach to them. Then we want for the government itself the other rest and other property them so that when the measurements come, then we use them for sale so they're not going to issue, they're not going to losses. Then we talk this and more to my colleague na Makeni, Ismail Stanley Bangura. Make we take a watch.
Me, I dey sell oil, I dey sell rest. I dey sell them cup thing. You know go buy something for loss. So if you dem brand can see the price as you say this copy, I will sell it and money will come out and they get something. Not a problem. You left to the price so. If the price be say why they sell without copy, you only come out and they continue. But money will come out and they continue. Me na Aja Patu Kamara from Turntable Market. What's in a new opinion? Because them copy, it love to them. If you bring the price low, we take and sell it. But if you not bring that price, me I know they sell it.
In my opinion, I want let government order arrest for me. Where government order arrest, they can't pin up now. What in the sell it, but the price where they rise, if you go buy, I can't sell it to a company. I'm not sure say we will sell it. So me the big government for let you order arrest for me. Then wait the order, the person can't pin the old price. If you cost you no green for sell it to that price, that's when the law they take us. We na land I want to let government sell. If the government order the rest the couch, if pin and down, we they sell with the cup with them the couch. But if you are no order, well we buy one say you know see it and sell it they left. So me I land I go for sell that the big government let order rest for you. They suffer right now. If you rest now, you can any cup with them couch you measure with her. But if you the cup with them the couch. They no order rest, they go buy and that the idea pay then cow to be up and I lost his for you know going to buy it. So me now then they are the second and we have the big and let order rest for you then cow. The cup will agree for sell with the cup.
Me and them are sitting the table and they if now the rest they don't order for me now, we don't know say they don't order. So we don't know the price. So people like we the traders them, we they happy for that day. But the rest don't order all TV and they count liter cup. Now fair to not get for car for them. Because I need to go buy in the rest there, they can't measure by liter. Why not cost me liter to the bag? So if you don't do this, maybe the traders you know them try because this is not fair to not get for car. They don't buy to that this because why not they go buy liter? Can't measure liter. You see how the work get for car. Why some man can say pass now liter I want? Me no go buy liter. We get pints, we get mini cup, we get tomatis cup. If them count now, then can't change say by liter. We not cost people by liter. So the price is what they buy. The oil na buy butter, palm oil na buy butter. So now if you sell safe now, if the money no able to come pass, you go buy 2 gallons. Because when you sell, they get for bola, then people they get for tips small. You get for Igbo, you get for make buy. They launch it and then this. Then tell when you see the butter done, the money don't cost. Pass you go buy 2 gallons. You they tell us say before they carry them liter copy, therefore don't consult. If now the rest, they order the rest for we. Order all things where they be say necessary for we the traders them. Then sit down with we now we know what we get for the schedule. But they need to just stand in in the half of the traders then do they need to even consult to know how we they suffer. So they pass you go take macro credit. You can't go spend your hand too much or make no more you pick it and not sleep with angry. Because right now the macro credit card they use. Because when you don't get pass you go trust. You see, brother, but this is very easy for you. I swear to God, they make no more easy. Well, look from today wake up. You see, I don't know.
Me na madam today. At Turntable Market at the Central Market. What you go make you understand this not fine? Where the company the kind exist now. You go buy one bag rest. You can't measure with them company. You see the amount. Now you go make price now. Either you gladly or you don't gladly. Because we just prefer now for because we don't know the company. We not sabi them. When they don't count company, let them try back low. No waiting they inside and the bag then. Low back if you now small alpha for the pen low they get and leave. Because we not go stop them till they don't count company.
That na people them from Makeni, where they talk on the new measurement cup where Standard Builds they plan for implement. And then they talk to Ismail Stanley Bangura from Makeni. The program we watch now Voices at 7 they can to live on Voices Online TV. Make you relax and get this short music break. We'll come back and continue with the program.
Blessing, 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 Bobo. Blessing they follow me any sayaton. From up me take go down me footy they rock on. In a blessing. blessing, 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 Bobo. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo. And they wish for see me fall, but I still not fall down. Them try to challenge me, but I beat them, whoa, whoa. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo. Any side I go, blessing they follow. It's a like water, it just a flow. Outside they show, he no ask for no. Blessing rub on me, just like my Donny. He they throw away, blessing they throw away. Money they throw away, couple they throw away. He they throw away, blessing they throw away. Money they throw away, couple they throw away. Blessing, 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 Bobo. Blessing they follow me any side I turn. From up me take go down me footy they run down. In a blessing, 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 Bobo. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo. And they wish for see me fall, but I still not fall down. Them try to challenge me, but I beat them, whoa, whoa. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo. You get the blessing, you fall on the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, you no go get the blessing. Remember the days when the boy they struggle, but live well is a big trouble. Right now everything they bubble, and anything I want I they get and double. He they throw away, blessing they throw away, money they throw away, couple they throw away. He they throw away, blessing they throw away, money they throw away. Couple they throw away. Blessing, 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 Bobo. Blessing they follow me any side I turn. From up me take go down me footy they run down. In a blessing, 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 Bobo. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo. And they wish for see me fall, but I still not fall down. Them try to challenge me, but I beat them, whoa, whoa. Call me blessing, 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 Bobo.
Well, that's a music break. The music was done by Camouflage and they call them Blessing Bobo. The program My Voices at 7 when it comes to live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. I will look at a few messages. We don't come inside the program and I will wrap up the program for today. This message will come out from Abdullah. He say, I'm urging the police at Kono to continue with their good work and keep investigating so that the poor innocent man can have justice. I will take another message. Say it is sad to know that even caregivers, people that are responsible to protect and guide the kids, are now abusing them. May God have mercy. This other message, they say, Salon they cry. And it say they ask government for take swift action against the person we abuse that 8-year-old girl picking. These are some of the messages we are going to read for now. I want to tell plenty thank you to you. Don't take your time for watch the program. And to my colleague them, we don't make it possible for me for bringing them to you this program this morning. I want to tell plenty thank you to Raphael Mara, David Denke, Mohamed Denke, David Carbo, and Mohamed Conte, and to the entire production team. We make it possible for me to bring them to you this program this morning. Till we meet again for fresh edition, but don't forget to watch we meet this show today from 1 to 2. We will come to you this edition of Voice at 7. My name is Arnold Felix Elba.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, New media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information.